Right guys, welcome back to another episode of Project Portsmouth. This is the Season 3 roundup, pre-season. We're going to do all of it in this episode. I'm going to cut it down and we'll basically do the whole of pre-season in this episode. So, where do you join me? You join me at the end of season awards. And this is the apparent team of the season. I would largely agree with this team. I think Elliot is a bit fortunate to get in there. I mean, Mac only joined in January and he's already got in there, so that's really good to see. You can see here, fans player of the season by a country mile is Troy Parrott, and he is amazing. We've got to try and get him back again. Ben Close, 20%. Not sure if I agree with that, to be honest. He wasn't particularly good this year. If we look at his stats here, 6.9 rating. He's definitely gone down since he's gone to the championship. We're going to give him one more season though. Maybe we're going to start playing him in a deep role should we use that in that formation. Then James Garner as well. He was actually really good for us. We might even try and get him one more season as well. He was really good. We'll have a quick look at him. Yeah, he is a very good player. So, sign of the season, Elmac. I'm happy with him. I think he's phenomenal. He's apparently worth 350k. I think that's a bit harsh with his statistics. 7 clean sheets in 17 games. We definitely were a lot better when he joined. If we had him from the start or we had kept McGillivray, we might have maybe pushed for playoffs this season. And young player of the season, Troy Parrott. So that was a bit of a mistake on my part, but he did ask to leave. He was determined he would leave, and he was a team leader, so we probably couldn't afford to make him miserable. Season review, we expected to claim a top half finish, and we did just that, just about, we'll add that. One of the competition's feel-good stories, define expectation, an impressive form between August and September. I would say more towards the end of the season, to be honest, but there we go. 94% full attendance, lovely. So 7th highest amount of players used. Lost in the 5th round of the FA Cup, 11th in the Championship, lost in the 2nd round of Carabao Cup. I'm happy with that. So what is expected next season? We're not expected to get into the playoffs next season. We are expected to get into the playoffs this following season. I'm going to stick with that. I'm actually quite happy with everything here. So we are going to accept the current vision. I am happy with that. We can see here that Close, Stewart and Watmore are our team leaders. So I think we're going to try and keep them if we can. End of season team meeting. We're going to say we want to finish in the top half next year. Everyone's happy with that. Really, really good. We can see in terms of our injuries, if we go to longest injury, Suarez was a goalkeeper we had. We're going to send him out on loan because he's not going to get enough game time this season, but he could be really good. Obviously Elliot was out, Wright Phillips was out for a while. But their players would probably wouldn't. I don't think we're going to bring Elliot back. I just don't think he's good. But if we're playing him in this role, although he is good at that role, we might be able to have a better alternative. And he is good. Maybe we'll bring him back if we can get him on without any wages. Looks like Harness might be on the way out. I would really hope so. So let's just see if there's anything here. Oh, here we go. So Galbraith signed this new contract. I agreed this a while ago, but this is now official. Stadium expansion. We love to see it. An extra 5,750 seats. Will cost a lot of money, but it'll be okay. Facilities downgraded. Training facilities have been downgraded, so we do need to actually do that. Yeah. They're going to improve the training facilities. Lovely. And improve youth category. So I have been working on this behind the scenes to try and get some things sorted. So I've increased the youth level. I did that a month ago. We've completed training facilities and we're going to try and improve them again. So that is really good to see. Expand the stadium as well. It's going to cost us a lot of money. We haven't got much in the bank, but I think we'll be fine. So I think that's probably going to be it for now. What we'll do is we'll come back when we've had a look, obviously when the transfer window opens, and see what happens. We may be able to make some signings at some point. I thought it'd be really quickly worth mentioning that Parrott has broken Portsmouth record goals scored in a season. I do believe that does actually start from 2019 though, so I don't think that counts before. And he's also got the most player of the matches, 12 in one season. That is really good. Beat Ben Close in his first season, which it's hard to beat Ben Close in his first season. He was very good first season. But yeah, that was it. I just wanted to show you that. Oh guys, this is a funny one. This is McGillivray has just popped up on my scouting meeting. He's been put on the transfer list for 2.2 million. Do you know what? I'm genuinely tempted. He's an international. Granted, he hasn't been capped in a little while, but obviously he's not going to have. He's going to have better stats than El Mac for the best part in terms of his goalkeeping stats. But it's just funny how I'm genuinely tempted for 2.2 million. It is tempting. It's probably not worth it on his wages because he would be rotational. I don't know if he would necessarily be starting goalkeeper, but I just thought that was funny. I thought it was worth showing. I mean, we got rid of him for 8.75 million at the start of the year. We could get him back for 2.2, but he's 29. He's going to turn 30 in January. It's probably not worth it, but it's still quite hard. I thought it was very funny and thought it was worth showing you. It's official, guys. Troy Parrott has been named top goal scorer for the league, even after the playoffs have finished. Huddersfield beat Watford 1-0 in the final, so they get promoted. Maybe worth actually checking the Premier League. So Crystal Palace, West Ham and Newcastle get relegated. That's a bit strange, but okay. It was quite close. Fulham only 3 points out of the relegation zone. But yeah, it's official. Troy Parrott does get, and he also makes it into the team of the year. So it is really good for him. Good to see that. Alright guys, so I thought it'd be worth showing you this. We have made a lot of stuff has happened, but I'm going to show you that later on in the video. For now, we have a 16-year-old fullback, and Middlesbrough just made an offer rising to £325,000. Now I've seen this guy. I saw this guy a couple of weeks ago within the game, a couple of in-game weeks ago. He is good for a 16-year-old. He's already got 15 tackling. His physicals have got some work to do. His mentals have got some work to do. But I'm 15 tackling, 9 heading, 9 jumping reach for a 16-year-old. You know, he's not 17 until November. 18 aggression, 15 bravery, 11 positioning. I think this guy's going to be really good. I already got 9 crossing as well. I'm training him as a fullback on support. I believe I am anyway. Yeah, I am. I think this guy is going to be the next best thing. So, of course, we're going to reject the offer. But yeah, it was just something I thought would be worth showing. So, for now, you just got a bit of a sneak peek of what's going on. But for now, I'll catch you in a moment. Oh dear. So they've made an increased bid here. £850,000, but we are going to stand firm on this one. Alright guys, now this is an interesting one. Jack Watmore, 10.5 million. Now, if I've learned anything over the last season, it's that even if you get an offer of 10 million, you do not accept it, because you lose one of your best players. He's arguably our best player, and if we lose him, we're going to be screwed. We've got a couple of good centre backs, but not enough. Nothing on Jack Watmore's level, so we're not going to be able to accept that. He doesn't look like he actually wants to go necessarily, so we shouldn't have a problem. Barnett, they've made an offer of 1.3 million, which I've also rejected, but that was just an FYI. Alright guys, so we are right before the sort of first game of the season, and I'm about to do the wrap up of where we are. But the day before that, £14 million. Again, I'm not selling him, but I thought it'd be worth mentioning because we are getting in the realms of possibility now. I think when we get to around about 1920, we do really have to start considering it. I would like to show you the finances, however, that would give some of it away. So I'm going to just reject this offer, and I think I'll probably be back in just a moment anyway to show you what's going on, but I'll do that in a minute. Alright guys, so this is the finance screen. We are actually doing really well. We've made £11 million in profit. Now I'll show you sort of so far this season. I'll show you where that's come from. So transfer history, quite a lot has happened, so we're going to start with the outs. So first thing we did, we got rid of Naylor. £15,000. I don't care, he's worth triple that, but he just wasn't playing. It's not worth it. Then we go Luke McGee. Apparently he's worth 46k. We sold him for 5.5. I really don't mind for that sort of sum. Finally, we managed to get rid of Harness for 425,000. Again, another one. Apparently he's worth a little bit more than that, but I really don't mind. It's good to get him out of the squad. We've owned out Galbraith. We've just got some better options, and I actually really like this guy. And I do think when he has played, he actually has played all right, especially in our first season in the Championship. And he wasn't too bad either in the second season, so we've loaned him out. I want to keep him, but we loaned him out. Paragini. Now, this guy, he was worth 9 million at one point. We have sold him for 1.7 up front, 2.1 potentially rising to, but it's money that we didn't spend any money on him, so we get that coming into the bank. Curtis, a transfer rising to 600k. I actually really like Curtis. He had a really good season for us, but he just didn't play well after that. It was time he left. Like in the second season, look at that, 6.55 rating. So it's good to see the back of him now, unfortunately. We've got a few youngsters out on loan. This guy could be really good winger. He's gone on loan to League One. Benjamin here, he's another one who could be really good. He's got some incredible stats, but again, I think I mentioned it in a previous episode that I don't really know what his best position is. I'm thinking probably Mazzala, but then I don't know. I was training him as a winger for a while. Maybe winger? I don't know. He's not really quick enough to be a winger, that's the problem. Anyway, he's gone on to League 2. Malachi Walcott that we signed last season. Could be a good little player, but he's not good at heading, which is very important for a centre-back. So we put him out on loan to, I think, League 1. League 1, Wickham. Hopefully he could get some regular game time now. McDermott, another youngster. Nothing really too much to say about this guy. He's gone out on loan to Dartford, I think, in the National League South. Yep. And then you'll see this one, Eric Bottom. Now, apparently he's worth 6.25 million. Now, we sold him for 3.5 million, and unfortunately, it just never worked out. He never really hit the ground running. Obviously, in the first season, I think we signed him in January. 4 goals, 7 goals, 4 assists in 36 appearances, 28 starts. Just weren't cutting it out for me, and I think we should just cash in on him before his contract expired. He only had a year left, so we got rid of him. So what have we done on the incomings? Not too much, mainly loans. Well, I say main loans. We've got some free signings. We start with Reece Devine. I think you saw this guy already. He's really good. We're training him to be a left wing back, complete wing back. I think he's really well suited for it, to be honest. He's good defensively, but he's also very good going forward. And in pre-season, I don't know if it'll show you here, in four starts and 1 substitute appearance, he got 1 goal and 4 assists in pre-season. So I'm looking forward to see what he can do. I think he'll be really good for us. On a free, we've got Rowan McDonald. He's apparently not worth very much, £91,000, but I think he looks pretty good. He's a good defensive midfielder there. He can also play sort of as a box-to-box. He's not very good at finishing, but he's got the rest of the package. Probably would play him as a ball-winning midfielder if I was going to play him in that central midfield role, but he's sort of not quite in the first team. I think he's probably going to... I'm going to try and get him out on loan if I can. As he is loan listed. He's got a few people after him. We got a few days to try and ship him out, so that'll be good. Now we got Gary, who's I made a bit of a mistake here. I signed him knowing I already had Matheson on loan, and then I saw that Kiana Hoover was available for loan, and he's way better than both of them. So now I've got 3 right backs. This guy is the worst of them, but we signed him for free, so it's not too bad. He'll be upset, but we'll look to ship him on as soon as we can, probably in January. So in terms of the loans, James Norris to come in as our second choice left back. Well, I say second choice. I'm not decided. It's going to be very close between him and Devine to who's going to play that left wing back role. Unfortunately, Devine can't play that role yet, so Norris might start the season as we start to train Devine in to play that position. But he's really good. We got him in on loan, not paying him. Oh no, we got him on for free. Not even on loan. We got him for free from Liverpool. They released him. And then we got Oscar Leo. Apparently he's worth 12.5 million. We literally are going to play him exactly what he's natural at, central midfield on support. He's just really good at everything. He's really tall, really commanding in that midfield, really good passing. His vision is terrible, but everything else is good. So hopefully he can do really well. He's on loan, we're not paying any wages. Kiana Hoover. Now this guy, we mean business with him. Really good mental stats, good defensive work, good attacking, 14 dribbling is really good. He can play naturally as a complete wing back. So, yeah, he's on loan for the season. We then got Hardley on a free transfer. Central defender who looks like he's going to be pretty blooming good in the future. He's got a few bits to work on mentally. But as a whole, he looks really good. And we got him for free, so can't complain. Another free transfer. Hang on. Dolgurov. we're going to have to think of a nickname for him. I can't think of one on top of my head, so if anyone watching can think of one, let me know. This guy looks really good. He's already been capped for the Bulgarian national team. He's got really good heading stats. Not very good, not very tall, not very good at jumping, but he's not a target man. He's a deep line forward. I think he's very good. He'll be sort of rotational with Barcola as our second and third choice striker. Not 100% sure about him yet, but he could be really good. We got him on for a two-year deal. And then finally, I've realised we've done quite a lot here. We've got Luke Bell, wing back / centre back. I'm not decided what I'm going to play him as yet. He's going to probably go out on loan or stay in our under 23s. But I think he's got some really good statistics. And considering we got him for £13,000, yeah, I think he's one for the future. I think he'll be really good. Obviously, so do the scouts think he's going to be really good as well. So they are the transfers. The transfer window is not shut yet. There is still, I think, 3 or 4 more days left of the window. We can actually check that by going to Championship, Rules. Transfer window runs until the 28th of July, so we've got 5 days left. We have still got some money. I don't really know what to spend it on. I've been looking at some players, but no one's really been standing out. So I think we need to invest into the infrastructure of the club. If we are, like I said before, we are looking to try and improve some new facilities, some training facilities. But I do think we need to continue doing this. So if we look at what we've currently got facilities-wise, adequate recruitment, that will go up one level. Great youth facilities, I think that will go up to great training facilities. We just need to keep working on that. It's good as it is, but we need to keep working on it. And I think we're going to be really good. One more thing to show you is the season preview. We are predicted to finish in 12th. Now, that was actually 10th until we sold bottom, so I am slightly concerned. But I think they maybe underestimated how good the system is. We've been playing so well in pre-season. That's what I need to show you, actually. 6-2 win against two teams in the Swiss league. We've got some really good wins against them. Lots of goals scored. A couple conceded, but that can be worked on. We actually, against almost a full-strength team, Liverpool team, just lost 3-2. We played fantastically. Obviously, it doesn't look like it here, but defensively we were very solid. So really good to see that. 11-0 thrashing against Gosport. You know, what can you do? And a 3-1 win against Auxerre, who are in the second tier of France, but they are a good team. And it's good to see us get another win. So we are going to be playing against Cardiff. I think, to be honest, this episode has been fairly short. I have not recorded that much, to be honest. So I think we might play this game on camera. If we go to team selection, we've literally got pretty much exactly the same system, other than I put focus on the play down the left and the right. Other than that, I think it's exactly the same as last season. I'm actually going to bring this up as well. Let's do that. So yeah, that's the team. Is there any changes we want to make? Because the only thing that concerns me is maybe centre-back. We could look for a centre-back. It's really funny. Davinson Sanchez was available on a free transfer, but he wanted something like £45,000 a week, which we just couldn't afford. So, in terms of the team, I think the centre-backs, we might look for one after this episode. I'm actually going to start Norris because he's more natural, but Devine can go in there. Norris, Garner, Rolls, Byers. See, but this attacking midfield role I'm not really convinced on either. But obviously Rolls can play in there, and we can always bring on Close, who will be on the bench. Why is he not there? Okay. Quickly worth mentioning, I have tried to get these two players out, Wright Phillips and Manzangala Singer. No one wants them. I've been trying to get them out on loan. No one wants them. But we're not going to give up, because we do need to. We can't leave them rotting. We can chuck them into under 23s, but they won't be happy about it. Let's offer to clubs. Right. Yeah, try and get them out. Alright, so I will see you in just a moment when we're going to the game. So here we are, guys. We are going to play the first game of the season. I wasn't really planning to do that before this episode started, but I think because it's been very much, I wanted to just do the transfers and show you what's going on. Let me actually change back to key highlights. Because of that, we've not really shown you much in this episode. So I thought, let's get a game in, get the first game of the season out of the way, and I can come back, show you if we make any more transfers. Like I said, the only one I really want to make is a centre-back. And Keanu, who went on a great run there. Very unfortunate. But yeah, if we can get a good centre-back in, that'll be great. Other than that, I'm really not bothered. Troy Parrott, it's taken him less than 4 minutes. He wasn't even in the running for Top Goal Scorer of the Year award. He was for top player, but not top goal scorer for some reason. Who knows? After he literally won it last year, but he's fantastic. Troy Parrott is amazing. No, it's a new guy, the Bulgarian. What can he do? Oh, good effort. No, I mean, it wasn't a great shot, but it was a really good run from him. And so far, against a good Cardiff team who are predicted to finish in... Oh my, where are they? 14th. Okay, below us. So we should be beating them. But I've just noticed they're playing the same formation as us. But don't want to jump the gun, but we are doing it better. Although they have started to come back into the game a little bit, we do need to make sure we concentrate. Have they just scored that? They have. Fosu Mensah. Is he on loan or is he signed? Oh, he has signed. How much did he go for? 3 million. That is very cheap. So that's not great, but we're still on top of this. Good cross. Now let's pick up the ball. Okay. Bit of work to be done here. Oh no! What has happened there? Do you know what? Maybe we switch it up in the second half. The only problem is I haven't got any wingers. We've only got Barcola, who can play on the wing. Come on, we need to get back in this. Good ball. He's done really well there to not lose it. Parrott? Oh. Come on. It's working opportunity now. Good ball. Parrott! Oh my god. What is happening? See, look, if I wait till half time, we can have a look together. But I expect to see a better showing from you. Now, if we go to tactics and we were to switch to this one, I don't think we have anyone to play on the right wing. Oh, can this guy play on the right wing? He can. Not too bad, actually. What's his pace like? He's really slow. But you know what? We might just risk it, you know. If we bring Barcola in, we'll put Garner as a deep line playmaker on support. Maybe bring Close in. Deep line playmaker on defend. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here. We weren't playing too badly, but I do want to try this out. So, to make sure we sort these defenders out before we get right back into the game. This episode will be going out after my new series has started, the Leon Pride, like Leon's Pride. If you have seen that episode already, please let me know what you thought of it. I thought it was quite interesting. It was quite lengthy to record because I think it took about an hour and a half worth of filming over the course of, I don't know, 4 hours. And it took about an hour and a half to edit, so it was quite a lengthy process there, but hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm going to try and do maybe two a week, maybe 3 a week. We're not sure at the moment, but yeah, I realise I've just been absolutely chatting out my backside. So we're going to start the second half. The only like I said, with doing this, we are limiting ourselves now because we have no other right winger. We just got to hope that our Bulgarian striker can do a job. Now, can we win the ball back here? Come on. We need to do better. Come on, Norris. They've cleared it, but we can get it back in. Garner. Oh, good save. Parrott. He's offside. Okay, good. Okay, it's unfortunate, but it's a positive signs. I don't want to jump the gun, but I'm tempted to go back to what we were before. I'm going to go back. Maybe I'm being silly here, but we are going to go back. Norris needs to come off. Oh dear, what have I done? We don't have another centre-back on the pitch. Garner can play there. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, Devine, there we go. Right, so we've got a couple of players who look like they're not going to do very well in this system, but I think we'll be absolutely fine. Let's take off Whip. Let's just take them off and... Okay, let's try that. Let's try it. We've got just less than 20 minutes to show what we're made of. We should be doing better here. Although Garner at centre back might be a mistake. Hoover. Good ball. Oh, Barcola, unlucky. Come on, boys. Show some passion. It's not looking good for us so far. We started the game so well. Oh, Devine. He gets in the right positions. He definitely does. Come on. That is going to be very disappointing. After we started the game so well, we definitely were a better team. I'm very disappointed, lads. Very disappointed. But it's only the first game of the season. I do think we're going to do alright this year. Well, way better than last year anyway. So, I'm going to go away. I'm going to have a look, see if we can get a centre-back in. In terms of our schedule, we have QPR in the Carabao Cup. Maybe we just... Do you know what? We seem to do it every blooming year, but maybe we just come back for Leeds. It's easy, isn't it? It's an easy one. Well, you'd hope so. Where are they predicted to finish this year? In 7th. Okay, alright. We're going to come back for Leeds. If you have enjoyed the episode, please let me know. It'd be really good to get some feedback, especially on Leon's Pride. Like I mentioned to Connor in my comment section, that I might be looking to get a new series going at some point on a different game. Maybe not for a couple of weeks. I have just ordered a webcam and a USB splitter because I haven't got enough USB slots in my computer at the moment. So order the webcam. Maybe in a couple of weeks we'll look to start a new game. Maybe as some sort of campaign mode or just a single player game that has a story base to it. But in the meantime, we'll be playing some Football Manager. Obviously, oh, this guy looks alright, doesn't he? Obviously, we have football in real life starting tomorrow, so the videos will still be coming out. I completely appreciate if people are busy. I'll be busy. I'm going to try and get... so I'm recording this on the Tuesday. This will go up on Thursday, and I'm probably going to record another one. Probably not tonight now, but definitely tomorrow. After the football. So yeah, like I said, if you have enjoyed, please let me know. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. Take care and goodbye.